Hi, Miss Lewis. Um, so I wanted to bring you back in today to kind of talk about um, some of your financial goals from last time. I know that we kind of outlined what SMART goals were, um, specific, measurable, able to be reached, relevant, and time bound goals that you feel would be beneficial for your 6 months, for your goals that you wanted to reach in 6 months, and your goals that you wanted to reach long term more than 6 months.
Right.
So, can you just kind of outline for me, um, or brain, allow me to assist you in brainstorming, what are your short term goals right
My short term goals right now will be to just get myself out of debt.
now? Okay.
Just to not really live, paycheck to paycheck, like cutting out eating out every day or online shopping, things like that.
Okay. And as far as your long term goals, what are those?
Okay, had my whole savings and I spent it on buying property.
Okay.
So once I spent my whole life savings on my property, um, I didn't think about what I was gonna do with it. So instead of me focusing on what I was gonna do with my property as far as building on it for me to live or building a duplex and get the revenue from it, I just got buck wild and just started spending money I really didn't have.
Okay. So from what I'm hearing is your short term goal is to get out of debt, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll kind of assess more. When you say getting out of debt, like what are your hopes or dreams or wants for that? Like what does that look like for you?
I just want to get my credit score up because what I did was I got credit cards I really didn't need and I ran them up. And you need to have good credit in order to get a loan from the bank, to be able to build.
Okay. And then for long term, what I heard was you bought invested in some property,
Correct.
and you want to reestablish your savings account, but you also want to be able to maintain your property financially. So, okay. So, I think that that's great. Um, so, with us outlining it, I feel like we've kind of been specific. Now, how long do you think it's going, measuring a time frame, how long do you think it will take you to get to your short term goal? Your
I would say if I just buckle down and not spend money on unnecessary things, I'm sure by the beginning of the year, with this being August, I will be okay. I will be good and ready.
Okay. So your short term goal right now, specifically, is that you want to um, fix your credit
Mm-hmm.
for measurably in a time frame, since you want to. You're thinking that it would take you 6 months. I mean, well, the rest of the year.
So four to five.
Okay. Do you feel like this is something that you are able to reach? Like, do you feel like for you this is a goal that can?
I do think I've done it before.
Okay.
That's how I was able to actually do my savings, get the
Gotcha.
savings. So I believe like I can do it just if I just get out of the habit of doing the things that I shouldn't be doing, then I will be okay.
Okay. Um, and why is this important to you? Like, why is it so relevant to you?
Because I want to have something that's mine and then be passed on to if I have kids, so be it. And I also want it to be a home for me and my family. My mother lives in an apartment, so you're just paying rent. So at the end of the day, is you don't get anything back from it.
Right.
So I want to do a different route and show her that it's things that can be done a different way, and maybe she'll take heed of it and invest too.
Okay. And then for your long term goal, specifically, it was dealing with the property.
Mm-hmm.
And I might not be able to repeat it verbatim from what you said. But measurably, how long do you think it will take for you for your long term goal to be accomplished?
I want to set that to be next summer.
Okay,
So
summer of 2019.
2019,
Okay.
yeah. So maybe June, July. I want to go to the bank with a plan in January of 2019, and I want the building to be done in the summer.
Okay. Okay. And why is this long-term goal is super important to you for your property?
because it's it's what I want. It's what I want, and why not? Live on your own property, and it's yours. No one can take that away from you.
Okay. Um, so and I think we have the time listed for that. So um what I'd like to do today is to kind of create an action plan, outlining the information that I can help you with,
Mm-hmm.
tools, any assistance that you may need from a professional, other resources. I don't think you would need transportation, but any type of um, action plan assistance that I can help you with. So the first action step for you would be what? And
Um,
we can start with your short term goal.
okay, my first thing would be to actually maybe bring a lunch to work instead of going out to eat.
Okay.
That'll save me a lot of money. Going back and looking at my bank statements, everything is food, food, food. So I think maybe investing in actually grocery shopping and cooking, that'll cut a lot of things out.
Okay.
And just wearing things that I already have in the closet,
Okay.
that'll cut out the online shopping part. And that'll help me to save money that I could put forth instead of just paying the minimum on my credit card, double it up or something.
Okay. So, um, when is when would you like to start this package? You know, if,
Tomorrow.
okay. So with you starting it tomorrow, how long are you giving yourself? Is this an ongoing part of your short term goal, or is this just a right now?
I would like for it to be a reoccurring action. I would like to stay on this.
Okay.
Stay on doing this. Maybe every now and then, going out to eat with my coworkers for, special occasions or what have you, but not an everyday type of thing. I think I need to cut that out completely.
Okay. What is another action step that you would need to use for your short term?
Um, I would say buckling down on myself.
Okay. I know one thing that I did hear you say was that um, you wanted to fix your credit.
Mm-hmm.
So um,
Oh,
I would I would suggest or maybe encourage you to possibly pull your credit report
yeah. Okay.
so that you can have that handy, and those are things that you can be looking at, like what do I need to be fighting, what do I need to pay off, kind of comparing your debt to um, your said debt, and then your income. So I would
Gotcha.
encourage you to do that. Now, is that something that you would agree that you need to do?
Yes, I think I need to probably just. I start off with this X amount of money per month, and break everything down and
Okay.
be strict to what it is. So much will go for grocery shopping. So much will go for household bills or what have you, and then I put a little bit more into my savings.
Okay. And when would you like to pull your credit report?
We can do that today.
Okay. So that's something that we can do today, so we can mark that off as completed.
Okay.
Are these all the things that you feel like you need for your short term goals, or do you feel like there's something else that you need to do to be successful? Because I'm here to help you. I'm here to support whatever it is you want to do. If you tell me
Right.
that your goal in the next 5 years is to move to Canada, I want you to know that um, as your social worker, as just a person that's on your team, I'm here to support you. So,
Okay.
um, what else? Is there anything else for your short term goals that I can help you with?
I would also like to maybe have deadlines.
Okay.
Um, Maybe I can purchase like a big calendar and we could just list everything out.
Okay. So I have
So
a
by this
calendar.
date, you know.
I have a calendar for you today here in office that I
Perfect.
can provide you, so that's not a problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So for your long term goals, what are the action steps? What are the resources that you need, and what are the dates that we need to work on to complete?
Okay. For my long term, I would think by me following through with my short term goals, which will lead me up to um, having everything ready to go to the bank and propose my action plan and hoping that they'll invest in me because if I have my property already, I have the the biggest part. So I think I probably need help with that because that'll be something new to me. I haven't experienced that. So I would need to know like what do I need to make sure I have on hand. Maybe writing everything out so I can know like I'm going to copy these.
Gotcha. Okay. So for that, I think we would need to probably set up another meeting.
Okay.
And we can make an off-site meeting to where you're trying to do this at.
Okay.
So when is another good date that I can put you on the calendar and we can?
Weekends is best for me. So
Okay.
Saturday mornings.
Okay, I'm available Saturday mornings. We can do that.
Okay.
What else is on your long term for your long term goals that you need?
Um, I will also need to find my own contractor for the property.
Okay.
And just home buying. This is something new to me. I would like to take classes if possible.
Okay.
If there's anything that'll new home buyers or things as such, I would love to take classes so I can be know what's going on.
So I know the community has there's a community um, there is a community resource called Alliance, and Alliance kind of has a lot of information for home buying, saving, financial,
Oh,
getting out of debt, all kind of stuff. And they have financial advisors on hand to work with you monthly. So that is something that I can assist you with putting in a referral for you to go there. Even if you're not interested in the financial part and you want to continue working with me, that's great. But they do have things for the home ownership part.
Okay.
That may be a little bit more beyond what we can help you with here, but they have it and they can assist you.
Got you. I would be very grateful.
Okay.
For you to refer me to them.
So, lastly, we'll figure out a weekly target.
Okay.
So, if your goal is involving money, which I really only heard one of your goals kind of involving money, which is, it sounds like you want to build back up your savings, but you know that there's things you have to do that to get that in line. So, just give me one goal for your short term because it sounds like your short term, once you get that together, it kind of makes smooth sailing for your long term.
Yeah.
So, what is a goal that you have that we can talk about hitting your weekly target?
Maybe we can talk about like a savings jar, maybe.
Okay.
Like I've heard this thing like every time you break like a 20 or a 50 or 100, like you save your $5 or something. So that could be something I can put towards my savings monetarily, like putting $5 add up quick.
Yes. Okay. So short term goal is to start a savings jar. And we will look at I'm open to this if you are, but we can make it either once a month meeting, we can make it every 2 weeks, or we can make it once a week to find out. Or I can check in with you once a week to find out if you're hitting your weekly target.
Okay.
That way you don't have to continue bouncing back and forth to the office. So how many weeks do you think that do you feel like that there is a set number of weeks that you need to be considered, or is this something ongoing?
Ongoing for sure.
Okay,
for sure. I want to put into a savings that I don't even really touch because being a homeowner, it's going to be all kind of expensive that's going to come out the woodwork that you're going to need. So I kind of just want to have it untouched and saved so for a rainy day, So it's going to be me. So this is something that I can't, call home on or ask anyone for help because it's mine. It's me.
Okay.
So I really want it to be reoccurring, and also I would love for you to check on me weekly, but I also think twice a month, so every other week, our visits should be needed because I think I will be stern and will want to keep on track.
Okay. Okay. Well, I definitely can pencil you in for that, and we can make that ongoing. I think here today that we've touched over everything that you want to do. I'm excited for you. I support you 110%.
Oh,
And I think that you will be successful. Um, don't, I just kind of want to give you some encouraging words in the event you feel like, oh no, I fell off the bandwagon. I went out to eat this week. You can always start over. But
right.
in you always starting over, you do have to kind of ask yourself, how many times am I going to keep starting over before I really say, like, no, this is it. So I
Right,
want you to
right.
think about that.
Of course.
But I am happy with our meeting today.
Me as
I
well.
think that we got some great work to do, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at your new property.
Thank
You're
you.
so
Thank you
welcome.
so much for meeting with me.
You're welcome. So this concludes our meeting for today. Uh, goal setting. That's what it's
Okay.
called.
Goal
This
setting.
concludes our goal setting video. Thank you so much for